Thank you for tuning in to the Brasel Real Estate Broadcast, where each week we will be covering today's real estate news, tips, tricks, and trends in the Kansas City real estate market. Hosted by the Brasel Real Estate Group at RE/MAX Heritage, out of Blue Springs, Missouri. And here's today's host.
Hi, this is Tricia Dygert, team leader for the Brasel Group at RE/MAX Heritage, and I am here today. Finally, we're getting Phil Brasel, the owner of our team, on the broadcast, so I'm excited to get the chance to interview him.
I think she's more excited than I am. It's taking me this long to get in front of the camera.
Yes, he tries to avoid this. We just tried to throw it on him today and say, guess what? You're in. So I just want to kind of go back a little bit, Phil, like where you grew up and kind of those kind of things, and then we'll kind of get into some real estate questions. So did you grow up here locally?
Yes, I did. Actually, not too far from here. You know, our home office is in Blue Springs, and I lived in Independence all the way till I was 16 years old. Went to Truman High School. Actually, it's still standing. You know, believe it or not. My grade school's not, but Truman is still standing. So
you were one of those kids cruising up and down Nolan Road?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. In fact, we had a gas station at the end of Nolan Road and I-70, so we were the turnaround. So I enjoyed that very, very much.
I think I may have turned around in that gas station as well before.
I'm sure you did. Most everybody on Nolan Road has.
Absolutely. So when you were younger, what kind of things were you doing other than real estate? I mean, you didn't get into real estate until later on, so what were you doing before?
Yeah, well, as a kid, I was a little young to get into real estate.
I don't know anymore. People start early.
They wouldn't quite let me in. I think you got to be 18, don't you? Or I don't even know.
I think it's 18.
18, yeah. So any guy out there that's 18 or girl wants to be in real estate, well,
come on.
Come talk to us. It might work out. But no, you know, I was the typical kid, crazy about sports, love sports, and played, you know, actually I'm only 5'7", but I actually started basketball. Can you believe that? And
clearly you were a point guard.
Clearly. Yeah, good call. Yeah, good call. I was definitely a point guard. Couldn't shoot worth a shoot, or I guess that's right. Couldn't shoot worth a shoot. But I was speedy. So they would call me Razzle Dazzle Brasel, and I would get the ball, and so I got to play basketball and got to play football. And
well, thanks for putting that new name in our head for you.
Yeah.
Razzle Dazzle Brasel.
For some reason that stuck with me throughout my life.
Well, I'm sure we're going to come up with something now for that to stick for a longer period of time. So what kind of jobs did you have before real estate?
Actually, my father, I talked about the gas station on Nolan Road. When I was a kid, young, I'm talking 7, 8 years old, Dad would have me come up to the station after work and literally clean toilets, sweep, go out and, you know, wipe the pumps down and, you know, all that. Everything to do, except he had one thing that he told me not to do, and that was stay away from the customer. So I couldn't get close to the customer until I was about 12. And then at 12, I got to actually, which a lot of you don't understand, but there used to be gas stations out there that actually pumped your gas. And I was one of those guys, or kids, that pumped gas and made extra money after school. So, you know, I could have some of that spending money.
Exactly. So after you graduated, did all that stuff, what did you stick with gas stations, or what were you?
Yeah, actually, I'd be real honest with you. Actually, I didn't graduate from high school, and I know that a lot of people won't admit that, but I don't know. I was always an entrepreneur, and I always thought that I'd have my own business because my father had his own business, and so that's really what I was taught.
Right.
And the things they were teaching me in school didn't seem to add up to anything I was going to do after school, because I knew I was going to go to the gas station business. So this is really kind of a funny story. So I go to my counselor and I tell my counselor, I said, I'm going to quit school. And they're like, quit school? I mean, you still got 2 more years to go. And I said, I think that I want to get in the gas station business with my father, and you guys aren't teaching me nothing. And then they said, well, you got to go take this thing called the GED. And I said, okay, how do I do that? And they said, well, you got to go to classes to learn how to take the GED. And I said, did I just not explain myself good enough? I don't like school. I'm not going to no classes. And so I went and got my GED, passed it the first time, went to work, 16 years old, and been working ever since.
Not necessarily the route everyone should take, but it did work for Phil, and it worked.
Yeah, trust me, my grandkids are going to college.
Yes, he instills that every day, I'm sure. So, why did you choose real estate?
Well, in fact, I got in real estate late in life, and I kind of regretted that. All you young people out there listening or watching, I'm telling you, it is the most incredible business opportunity. It's so rewarding and lucrative to where I urge you all to think about getting in, this business. But I remember back in my 20s when I had the gas station, that I went to my father and I said, hey, I want to get in real estate. And Dad looked at me and said, like, why? You own your own gas station. You're doing okay. But I thought it would be just such an interesting career. And so that's been a few years ago to where I wish I would have got in sooner, but it's blessed our lives tremendously.
So what kind of motivates and inspires you every day? What kind of things do you wake up thinking, and what keeps you moving every day?
Well, first off, we this podcast that you're looking at right now is called the Brasel Real Estate Group. And one of the things that I wanted to do in real estate was to help other people have careers, not just me make some money because I sold a house. And so right away after I started real estate, about a year and a half into it, I started a team. And one of my greatest motivating factors was the fact that if I could help somebody else make money, then I could make money. So again, if I can help somebody, to better themselves, and it also betters me, and I enjoy. I get, that's probably one of my biggest kicks in the business, is to see other agents on our team super successful, and we have a whole bunch of them. And again, this is the first time I've been on this podcast. I'm sure it's not going to be the last. They've already told me that, but
you see who runs the show.
yeah. But I've actually been sitting back and watching all the podcasts, and the group of people that you see are just the most fantastic people to work for. And together as a team, we accomplish more. So it's just been real fun, exciting to do that, and to see the success of other people really motivates me big time.
Yes, I would say that's probably a driving force for you every day, because it's something we talk about a lot.
Yes, it is, definitely.
So I was fortunate to be the first one on your team.
Absolutely.
And help you get this kind of vision. Phil and I have a lot of the same vision about success and the rewards of seeing other people succeed. So it's always been a pleasure to be on this journey with Phil. And I was going to say, so our team is a unique group of people, wonderful people. I love this team. Everyone has their own personalities. Everyone's got their own lives, and we blend so well. But we have a lot of fun together. And
Absolutely.
we tend to get a little distracted sometimes and a little silly. And so my question to you is, how do you handle not losing your mind with us sometimes in our silliness?
Well, have you ever heard of CBD oil? It's becoming pretty popular. And I believe it's helping me handle these people because they are all nuts. But seriously, we have a blast. We literally have a blast. There's not a day in my life that I wake up that I'm not like trying to beat heck to get out of my house, to get to the office, to be with my people. It's just it's just mind-boggling. In fact, sometimes Saturday and Sunday I'm off and I don't have anything to do or no houses to show or anything, and I actually get bored thinking, okay, how can we do this better? How can we better our team? How can we make them better? How can we be more successful? And to say, and we are actually, because of the group of people that you've been seeing on these podcasts, we are one of the most successful teams in the whole state of Missouri. So I'm pretty proud of that. And I don't say that to brag. I say that because it's the people you've been seeing on these podcasts and their ability to do what they do. In fact, Tricia brought up the point of being the first guinea pig for Phil Brasel and the Brasel Real Estate Group. And I'm gonna tell a story on her right now too. She got in the business by herself without being on a team, and then came and talked to me about being on a team. Well, the team I had at the time was me, so it was me, myself, and I. So there really was no team. So she was going to be the first member of the team, and she came on the team. She was by herself and just in the business, probably not doing real well at the time and kind of struggling, and came on. We hit it off, and then after a few months, she actually left the team and said, well, I think I can do this, on my own, which of course she could do that. But there's a different dynamic about being on a team. So after a few months, I called Tricia back up because I love Tricia. And she's an amazing woman, but also an amazing realtor, one of the best I've ever seen. And I call her up, take her to lunch, and say, I need you to come back. You need to come back and be on the team, and let's do something special together. Let's make something happen. And so she's my team leader, and we have done that. We have made something very special that we're really just getting started at. I think you asked me how long we've been in real estate. I've only been in real estate 6 years. So it's been a fast 6 years, and I can't wait for the next 6.
Yeah, me neither. I've been here, almost 5 years.
Well, yeah, you're just a
little bit behind you.
I know. It's like we're just getting started.
So I'm going to say, this Phil here is. So yes, that story of me leaving, and actually, I came back because of him. I have a lot of respect for this man. He has a heart of gold. I think he's like a big teddy bear. And
she emphasizes the word big. Yeah. Did you see that? Did you see that?
But teddy bear's
I'm trying.
good.
I am losing weight.
They're lovable, cuddly. Yeah. So, this is a guy that will cheer you on in your successes. And he'd even be a guy who I would call if I had a flat tire. And I know I could rely on him for anything.
No, I wouldn't change the flat tire.
No, but he'd get there and save the day.
But I would save the day and get somebody there to do it.
But this team is a reflection of him, and I love all these people on this team, and I don't think I'd change it for the world at this point. And I love what's being built. So but that's his leadership and who he is as a person. So if you're actually an agent looking for a team, this would be the team, I would say. You can come and be yourself, and you're going to have somebody cheer you on and do everything they can to make you successful. And I just really appreciate him a great deal. So, Phil, I appreciate you coming and letting us interview you.
I know. In fact, we talk about, I appreciate all the great words, and it humbles me because, again, we want to do something so special here, and we feel like we're doing it, that we're making it happen and all that. So the other day I had to do something that was, I call big, or I don't think of the right word. It wouldn't be something I would probably do, but I did, and I did it for the team. Okay, so it's kind of like, you take a bullet, first you jump in front of the bullet before the person gets hurt. And I went in and I actually got a tattoo. I know a lot of you out there have tattoos and all that, and I can show you this tattoo, so don't worry. Don't worry, it's appropriate.
It's in no weird spot.
Yeah, it's appropriate and all that, but this is the motto and this is the creed that we live by. I put this on my arm so everybody could see it, everybody. And I look at it constantly to remind myself. Success has a price. Success has a price paid by few. And I want to read that again. Success has a price paid by few. You choose yourself to be that few. So success is in the grasp of everybody's reach. People choose the path of least resistance, and you can't do that. You can't be successful without paying a price. It doesn't work that way. You have to pay it. And only a few do. But you choose to be the few. The people on this team have chosen to be the few. We have some of the most successful real estate agents in the state on our team. Makes me feel so proud. But that's because they're living by this creed. They're paying the price. And there's just a few of them, but they're paying the price, and so can you. So we'd love to have you. Give us a call, holler at us. This won't be the last time I'm on the podcast, I'm sure. It took them a while, to get me over my video fear. So, and I'm sure everybody that's watching, knows. Maybe that's why they haven't seen me yet. But
I think anyway, everyone thought you were just like an illusion, that you really didn't necessarily exist. But we wanted to make sure that the Brasel part was really some person.
Yeah,
it's you.
Yeah,
that you are here.
Yeah, I'm here. But
well, we will have you on again, and we certainly appreciate everybody taking the time to watch and get to know our great team owner, Phil Brasel.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for listening to the Brasel Real Estate Broadcast with the Brasel Real Estate Groups at RE/MAX Heritage. If you like our show and would like to keep up with our upcoming episodes, please like our Facebook page, the Brasel Real Estate Group, where we go live every Wednesday. Or you can find us on YouTube at the Brasel Real Estate Group page. To find out more about our real estate services, you can find us at www.braselrealestategroup.com or contact us at 816-897-5151. Thanks again for tuning in, and have a great day. Our friends at Homestead Inspection Company have been serving the Kansas City metro area for over 27 years. Homestead's inspectors can help you take control of a real estate transaction by helping you identify potential problems, survey the property overall condition, consider possible repairs and upgrades, help discover environmental hazards, take measure of your investment decision, and experience confidence and peace of mind during negotiations. Homestead covers inspections for seller pre-inspections, buyer home inspections, multifamily, and commercial property inspections. Contact Homestead today at www.homestead-inspection.com or 816-833-1090 for all your inspection needs. If you're in the market to find a home, refinance your existing home, or thinking about a reverse mortgage, contact Deb Brasel at Motto Mortgage Heritage. Deb's an award-winning mortgage broker who's been in the mortgage business for almost 20 years. Contact Deb today to get pre-approved at 816-678-9283. Deb Brasel is a licensed mortgage broker, NMLS number 299821. Motto Mortgage Heritage Office can be located at 1900 Northwest South Outer Road, Suite 209, Blue Springs, Missouri, 64015. Office NMLS number 1720438. Each office is independently owned, operated, and licensed.